Apparently, Meghan Markle has decided being Meghan Markle isn't fabulous enough anymore. Too dull. Too ordinary. Even the surname Mountbatten-Windsor, the historic, centuries-old family name she actually married into, apparently doesn't sparkle enough for the Duchess of Contradictions. No, she's decided to reinvent herself yet again, this time as Meghan Sussex. Because why not? Grab a dukedom, slap it on like a rhinestone tiara from Forever 21, and voila, instant family name. Who needs rules, heritage, or accuracy when you can just make things up as you go along? Here's how the comedy unfolded. Meghan was sitting down with Bloomberg's Emily Chong, shilling season 2 of With Love, Meghan, over what she hoped was a casual, relatable setup of burgers and beers. Emily, ever the professional, lobbed an innocent softball. So, what's your actual legal name? Meghan, without a trace of irony, puffed up her chest and declared, "I'm Meghan Sussex." Cue record scratch. Social media exploded faster than a Kardashian lip filler. Let's pause for a reality check. Meghan's actual, legal name is Rachel Meghan Markle. It's on her birth certificate. Always has been. Always will be. No Sussex. No royal spin. Just Markle. But facts rarely survive the Meghan filter. She prefers her own brand of word salad, where counties are surnames, titles are nicknames, and she gets to rewrite tradition like she's drafting a Netflix script. And this isn't the first time Meghan pulled the identity swap routine. In season 1 of her Netflix wellness extravaganza, Mindy Kaling casually referred to her as Meghan Markle. Big mistake. Meghan pounced like a cat on a laser pointer, giggling. "It's so funny you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now." Poor Mindy looked baffled, like she'd wandered into an SNL skit where the punchline never landed. But Meghan wasn't joking. She was dead serious. Here's the problem. You can't just become Sussex. Sussex is a county, a piece of geography. It's like me declaring I'm Jessica, California, because I once drove down Highway 1. Or Bob Manhattan, because I took the Staten Island ferry. Titles don't magically morph into surnames just because Meghan wants to cosplay royalty. Even the most casual royal watcher knows that if she wanted to cling to formality, she should be styled as the Duchess of Sussex, not Duchess Meghan Sussex, Queen of Word Salad, Lady of Contradictions. Divorce Harry, and she's demoted instantly to Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. That's how it works. There's no wiggle room. But consistency has never been Meghan's strong suit. In that same Bloomberg interview, she contradicted herself in record time. On one hand, she chirped, "I'm American, I don't really understand titles." Yet on the other, she once sat down with Oprah and wailed endlessly about titles, specifically why Archie was denied one. So which is it? The clueless American ingenue or the walking Dubrett's etiquette guide? You can't claim ignorance and expertise at the same time, Megs. The legal side makes it even funnier. The United States does not recognize royal titles on passports. Period. Meghan can't waltz up to a TSA checkpoint and announce herself as Duchess of Sussex. Her passport says Markle. Harry's British passport lists Mountbatten-Windsor. The kids? Same thing. Titles may sound glamorous in press releases, but the law doesn't bend just because Meghan prefers fantasy over fact. The tragicomic part is Meghan's insistence that Sussex is now her family name. In her interview, she cooed about how meaningful it was to pass it down to Archie and Lilibet, calling it their little family name. Sweet, until you remember Meghan has visited Sussex once. She has contributed absolutely nothing to the county other than dragging its name through global headlines and late-night monologues. Sussex didn't ask for this PR disaster. Sussex didn't deserve this. Imagine being a centuries-old English county, steeped in history, only to have your identity hijacked by a Netflix duchess desperate for relevance. And that's the crux of it. Meghan clings to Sussex because without the royal gloss, she's just Rachel Meghan Markle, a former cable actress whose biggest claim to fame was briefcase holding on Deal or No Deal and a supporting role on Suits. The title is her security blanket, her designer tote bag, her last shred of perceived importance. Strip it away, and the illusion collapses. The irony? She could have leaned into Mountbatten-Windsor, a name soaked in royal history and actual legitimacy. But no, she picked Sussex, twisting it into a fake surname that makes her sound like a teenager scribbling Princess Barbie Sparkle on a notebook. It's tacky, it's desperate, and it's painfully on brand. At the end of the day, Meghan's obsession with reinventing herself through titles proves exactly what critics have always said. She's not redefining royalty, she's rewriting it into parody. Sussex isn't her family name. It's a county that never asked to become her stage prop. And just like her green juice habit, her 4 a.m. routines, and her endless contradictions, this reinvention crumbles the moment you look too closely.